My dad, he was a journalist. That was what he majored in college, and he started out for the Commercial Appeal and Press Scimitar as a sports writer. He started moonlighting during the day and building homes. One of his idols was president of the home builders, Kemmons Wilson. My father latched on to Kemmons and asked him to do one of the first resort franchises for Holiday Inns, his first hotel venture, and my interest in his business started at a very young age. I would sit by his knee late at night watching him scour over P&Ls of the hotel business. I pretty much made up my mind at those early years that I wanted to go into business like him, with him, whatever I could accomplish. During summers, I had internships with Holiday Inn as a late high school and collegiate, trying to shore up strengths in understanding this business. Expected to work with my dad for my entire life, and he recruited with me my siblings, David and Laurie, but unfortunately my father passed in 2001. We've run the business together, my siblings and I, without him. Probably the biggest impact we've had on the business has been migrating from that original Holiday Inn IHG hotel company platform to Hilton. I feel like we discovered a better mousetrap during the years that Hilton was merging with other companies and acquiring other companies, and we suddenly found ourselves attracted to their brands. And today, we're one of the few multi-unit hoteliers with 19 hotels that are, every one of them is part of the Hilton family of brands. But we really think we're good at all aspects of this. So we've kind of developed some expertise where my sister handles legal matters, my brother handles the physical plant and does a spectacular job as the highest work ethic of anyone in our company, and really oversees keeping the hotels in great and current condition. And I've operated as the chief executive officer, running supervision, finance, operations, the whole gamut. I think along the way in my career, I've really leaned into that key relationship with the brands that I'm trying to promote and put out there. I was passionate about the airport, and Mayor Wharton called me a few times to say, would you join the airport authority? I stood up in my chair and I just said, yeah. Months later, I was able to become chairman of the airport. Within 60 days, we had our first meetings about the new concourse. So it took the better part of all 7 years I was chairman to see that project from the initial idea of modernizing a 50-plus-year-old facility to executing and delivering a new concourse. I think part and parcel to being a great entrepreneur is caring about this community, investing in this community. As an example, one of the great things we've done in the last 6-8 years at the airport is focused a little bit on low-cost carriers so we could get people to graduate from the ability to go on a Greyhound bus to the ability to fly. To me, that is lifting your community up. When the Grizzlies were changing hands, I was at the ground floor of talking to people about the new partnership that came in. I just said, this is not my norm, but I'm going to invest in this too. All the people I referred them to said yes, and it was proof in the pudding to me that, there's something good going on here. I think one of the biggest secrets about me is the energy and adulation that I gain from having an incredible marriage. My wife, Aileen, is an incredible business mind in her own right. I think the two people in my life that I sought approbation from the most have been my wife and my father. I've kind of known about the Society of Entrepreneurship towards being an impactful entrepreneur, have been invited into this very positive thinking and warm society of fellow entrepreneurs. I just said, wow, I can't believe they're asking me, but if it lends thematic energy to the strength of entrepreneurship in our community, maybe I should say yes, maybe I should do this.